Hello everyone, welcome to the, I guess is the first official video since we've rebranded. For those of you that have been around for a while, we used to be called ATP Lifestyle. We've since changed the channel and all the branding to ATP Garage, or ATP Garage ATL to be specific. We kind of did that because of the general focus of the channel. When we originally went out and decided to kind of create a YouTube channel, we were going to try to do too much in one channel, frankly. We were going to try to do travel stuff and garage stuff and product reviews, and really 90% of what my channel's been about really is garage, cars, tools, DIY stuff. So that's why I really felt the need to really rebrand the channel for what it is. And then if we decide to do more travel stuff, we may revive the old brand at some point, but who knows. But this is just a quick and easy video. I'm in the process of changing the oil on my Solera. Many of you have enjoyed the videos that I've done on this car so far. So I figured I would do a video while I'm changing the oil. I think one of the things that people talk about more often than not on any car is changing the oil. It's the lifeline or lifeblood of the car, if you will. And so you want to make sure that you're routinely changing it. Now, one thing that I've been experimenting with throughout the years with changing the oil on this car is a lot of the manufacturers of oil put various additives in their oils, and they're all good. I would probably venture out to say Mobil One, Amsoil, Liquimoly, those are probably the top, in Castrol as well as up there. They're probably in the top of manufacturers of oil that puts a lot of really good additives in their oil. And with that being said, it does a lot of good things to the seals, does a lot of good things for the overall health of the engine. But one thing I've come to learn over the years is a lot of the generic made oils, they have to go by the qualifications. And so you'll often hear this referred to as the oil donut. And so at least here in the US, if you get oil that has this on it, it means it has met the standards to be good quality oil within those guidelines. And in this case, it also meets GM's Dexos, generation 3 actually of Dexos qualifications. And so that's what made me lean towards, especially for this car, very high mileage, but I do want a synthetic. It does, it is a daily driver, so I drive this in pretty harsh bumper-to-bumper traffic most days. With that being said, the real test that I've been doing is, truthfully, I've just been going to the parts store, and whatever oil deal they have going on the month in which I need to change the oil is what this gets. Now, the criteria has always been good quality filter, and it also has to be full synthetic. I won't waver from that. So for apples to apples sake, that's the main qualifiers for me. But I don't care if it's Castrol, Pennzoil, Valvoline, I don't care. Or in this case, as you guys can see in front of you, O'Reilly's. Now, with that being said, over the last few years, the price of doing the oil change myself has crept up tremendously. Obviously that is a large part of that is, from the price of oil. And it goes up and down. But for the most part, most people that change their oil, at least here in the Southeast, are probably familiar with the oil change deals at a lot of the parts stores, such as O'Reilly's, Advance, AutoZone. They all do it. They have these promotional deals where you buy 5 quarts of oil, you get a filter included. You can upgrade to a better filter for a couple extra bucks. Sometimes they do a funnel, a drain pan, etc. as part of the deal. I usually just focus on who's got full synthetic oil, 5 quarts with a good filter. That's what I'm after. Now, the whole reason I decided to make this video is because a lot of people may not see it as advantageous for them. Time equals money in a lot of ways, and so you've got to weigh out, you doing this yourself. Does it make sense to just pay somebody to do it? Is it more convenient for somebody to do it? I would definitely say yes, it's certainly more convenient, because unless you've got a lift or quick jacks, it does take a little bit of time. As you can see here, I've got jack stands in the jack and the car's in the air, albeit it took me less than 5 minutes to do that. That is time. And then, of course, there is the actual time of you changing the oil. So Whether or not it's truly cheaper is really on you. You've got to come up to the terms of, does it make sense for me to do it or someone else to do it? A lot of times dealerships and oil change places run such good deals. Sometimes it's actually more cost effective overall when you factor in your time to do that route than do it yourself. For me, I enjoy doing it. I like to look over the car as well, especially for this one being as old as it is. I like to check for any leaks. I like to look for any broken hoses. I also like to make sure that the car is in good overall health, and it keeps me up to date on, is there anything I need to change while I'm in there. With that being said, as of yesterday, which was the day after St. Patrick's Day, in 2023, it cost me $33.91 to buy 5 quarts of oil and to buy this particular oil filter. Truthfully, this is a $2 upgrade. They didn't have the regular oil filter that this comes with to make it the $33.91, so they gave me this for the same price. Thanks, O'Reilly's. I appreciate you guys taking care of me. Again, not a sponsored video. I did pay for this with my own money, but I thought it was nice from a customer service perspective. They did take care of me. So I checked around in my area for everyone who is currently offering full synthetic oil changes, 5 quarts of oil. While they all do say they'll do it for $23.95 or $25.99 or $30.99, that is usually for either a synthetic blend or a conventional, if you read the fine print. The cheapest available oil change that I could find for a full synthetic was $35.99. Now, they do claim they check the air pressure in the tires and they do all that stuff, but they said it was $35.99. Again, if you factor in your time, you know, we're at roughly $2 difference between what I just paid for just the oil and the filter at O'Reilly's. So from that cost perspective, am I really saving $2 or is it costing me more to change my own oil? That's for you guys to decide. Again, I like to do this myself, so I get the enjoyment and satisfaction out of doing it myself. So there's that. But just wanted to make this quick video as a what is the true cost of changing your oil in 2023 and help you guys determine, maybe is it worth just taking it to the oil change shop. That's definitely up to you guys. You know, I think DIYing this sort of thing helps you understand what your car needs and definitely keeps you in check with your maintenance. You are in control of, you know, what are the things that are actually broken and in terms of the hoses and the belts and things like that. That way it's not left to somebody else to say and then you have to just take their word for it. But there are a lot of good shops out there. A lot of good places to can change your oil with no problem. So again, choice is yours. Just thought I'd throw this out there. I'm just changing the oil and was like, why not make a quick little video? Anyways, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please put them down below. And then as always, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.